Girl, I'm here. Y'all do me a favor because this is like really, really, really important. Y'all go ahead and share this live. Cause I have a duty to do. And I just really want to touch base on a lot of things that are very distasteful to me as a conjure woman. Um, a lot of things that I frown upon, a lot of things that go against the grain. For me, for the practices in which I do and my duty to the creator. So I'm gonna give y'all just a few moments. And I'm gonna play something just for y'all to hear it. I'm gonna try to hope that my StreamYard on my phone don't mess up. Um, it might have. Maybe if I move it over here. I'm gonna try to move it out. Sell your products. Okay, we good. It was just too close. So, welcome. Earlier today we had our taco session, Taco Tuesday, like Taco Tuesday. You get it? Yeah. This evening, we are discussing right now how much y'all need to be protecting yourself. Okay. Um, I don't really think people really understand. I don't really think people really understand because y'all can stay dangerous. I'm gonna stay safe. I don't think people really understand the times that we are in. And I know a lot of y'all have been. Can y'all hear me just fine? Everybody hearing me just fine? Are we good on sound? Okay. Um, I don't think y'all really understand if you're not really spiritual how powerful conjure work, magic is, and things of that nature. We see it every day in the church. We see it in the different religions and things like that. But I wanted to touch base because it's getting really icky out here. I think a lot of y'all are stuck in that mindset that this is not real. Y'all think we crazy. y'all think it's a joke, but I can tell y'all from firsthand experience, even from just a young child, I have saw things take place that were supernatural. I have saw things happen that maybe the elders tried to cover up, like, oh, it wasn't that, it was good. Well, we're in a time now where the conjure men and women don't have to hide anymore. This is what Jesus, Yahshua, was doing, where we can put life into dead things. We can, it's probably on that blank because you dropped it before you left. Life into dead things, and we can also bring death to living things like that. When we talk about different scenarios, who trying to clean the kitchen? You know, Peyton? But the kitchen didn't get cleaned last night. Who had it last night? Tell them to come clean the kitchen. I had just stacked up the dishes. But when it comes to these different things and it comes to certain situations, I need y'all to really understand that this is a serious matter, that this is very real, and that you need to watch out. Anytime that you conjure, you are wakening up spirits. According to Google, to conjure is to call upon a spirit or ghost to appear by means of a magic ritual. The example Google gives is they hope to conjure up the spirit of their dead friend. The archaic meaning is implore someone to do something. She conjured him. Y'all can write that down. Y'all can take a screenshot. Now, when we're discussing also, is that Mari here? Is that Mari here? Got Mari? She's not here. Why are car here? Mari outside. Yeah, that car is right here. When we're referencing a conjure man or a conjure woman, we are referencing a term that works as an umbrella term for the various forms of healing and spiritual practice with expressly African derivations that appear in African American literature or that appear in the different roles and the different things that we do as indigenous men and women. Okay, so a conjure woman is a woman that you would go to communicate. It's basically like having a spiritual attorney or a spiritual liaison who will work on your behalf to speak with these spirits. Meaning, I hold the title, I hold different respects for them. So, of course, you wouldn't know how to get to them. Of course, you wouldn't know what to do to properly address them, offer them things, and to give them things. That's what I do. Typically, when we are talking about a conjure woman or a conjure man, it is a person who typically is born into it. They usually are like a medium. They can communicate with the deceased. They can feel things on a different vibration, and they also can travel to different realms. Typically, a lot of them, if we're talking about Haitian voodoo, Haitian Vaudu, or things like that, have different things within their courts. Courts meaning Laos, who are spirits who have a high respect and they have a duty to serve under the Creator. The Creator has designated them to do things. Balwan Samedi is over the dead. That's his thing. His wife Bridget, that's their thing. Nebo, could be pronounced Nebo, that's their thing. The Getty monitor the graveyard. When you want to go into the graveyard, you need to give an offering. You don't enter anybody's house and rude. You don't enter anybody's house not speaking. You don't enter anybody's house and come empty-handed. No, you come with something. Hence why you will now see when I enter into the graveyard, I drop coins at the door because there is a gatekeeper there. There's spirits who are there, and they say they can't tell you not to come in. I mean, they can, but they can't, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's just like something that Balwan is saying, like, don't let them in here because they get disrespectful. When you enter, you drop that. You could drop cigarettes, tobacco. You could drop, pour a little liquor out, being respectful, not doing it into a space to where it's a legal issue or that it even is addressed with a legal issue.
Straight and
All right. So,
straight and what up?
this up. I can't remember who said they was coming to rehearsal tonight. If they was coming, I thought we was going to tomorrow, but yeah. So at that moment when you enter into the graveyard, you never, absolutely never enter into that space without giving the gatekeeper something. Okay. You know how we go to someone's house? Huh? Yeah. You know how we go to someone's house and your mama always say, oh, I'm gonna stop by the stove, and she put the cake onto the plate like she made it, or let's just grab some fruit or something, and you just bring something. Whether you bring a drink, you don't leave with your stuff, you leave it there. This is a gift for you. Let me in your space. So once you do that, you enter into this space, and that is the Getty's residence. That's what they do. Okay. Now, when you're working with a conjure woman or man is typically already connected to these beings. Meaning, you may notice that a conjure woman or a conjure man may not even say anything, but if somebody crossed them, you may notice that something bad happens to somebody, or they end up in a very unfortunate situation. The conjure woman or the conjure man, when they are naturally born into that, those beings have already chose them at birth. Those beings, they have come through that canal, their mother's canal, come from their daddy, and it's already like, oh no, that she belongs to us. She is with us. Now, as for me, I am connected to both the sky as well as the deceased. Meaning, I hear very clearly here. I can go up here. I can go around to a lighter area to light, or I can also go to a dark place. Okay. Now, just because I'm going to a dark place doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. That just means that, hey, I know when these beings approach, they're going to step behind me. I'm going to step behind them, and I understand them and how they work. Okay? So where we're at now is you have people who conjure, and they call them baby witches. Cool. You fine. Damn. So now that we're talking about being connected, that just means that I understand, and another conjure woman or man understands these different spirits and what the requirements are. Now, mind you, these are spirits that some have ill intentions, some are pissed off, some are angry, some are frustrated, some are sad, some are just lost, wandering souls, and you kind of know who to pull on and who not to pull on. Like, for example, if you need money, thank you, sir. I'm gonna use this right now. If you need money, you could go to the graveyard and you could say, okay, at the gate, and you drop down and you're doing work for, you're trying to conjure up financial gain, and you got an emergency. You could be like, hey, look, I come here. I thank you for welcoming me into your home. I am dropping coins at the door to give you an offering, and I'm grateful for you allowing me to be here. Could you guide me to the best banker that resides here who is willing to work with me? Okay. So then they will lead you to a name. You could simply Google the name and be like, oh, okay, he did such and such, she did this, she did that. Okay, that's why I'm here. You need to build a relationship with this spirit before you go tugging on them and pulling on them. You need to sit there, hey, I'm such and such, I need this. I want to build a relationship with you. How can I do that? Okay. Now, I just gave you the skill and I gave you a brief of what it takes for a conjure woman or a conjure man to do. That's just the minimum. This is why when some of y'all get conjure, it's like $600. $600 because we might have to go back and forth with this thing. I might like this spirit might be like, I don't want to work with you. I don't like you. I'm not feeling it. I don't even like this person. I don't know this person. Like they may be in a bad state, so we have to bribe them and convince them, hey, just do it for me. So now I'm having to bring cigarettes, bring tobacco, bring liquor. They might not like rum. He might be a Scotch man. She might be a vodka woman. And it just goes on and goes on. So with that being said, you now have baby witches who act out of anger. Let's get into it. Y'all have got to understand that this is a very real thing, that conjure work can get you killed. Some of y'all got so many hexes on y'all, you wonder why you can't get right. You wonder why you're always at the doctor's office. You wonder why you're in the hospital. You wonder why you mentally, like why you're going through mental anguish, why you're depressed, why you sad, why you having suicidal thoughts that just came out of nowhere. That's root work. That's how it works. Because y'all are thinking that, oh, I put root work on you and I turn into a chicken. No, these entities work in different ways, right? These entities work in different ways. They work in different manners, okay? So now you sitting up here looking like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't believe in that. The ones who say I don't believe in it be the main ones I'll be watching. Hex. That's not real. If you don't believe in it, it ain't real. Hell, y'all say y'all don't believe in Satan and he live and well awake. If I don't believe in it, it's not real. Some of y'all don't believe in racism, but racism is very real. Some of y'all don't believe in doctors, but y'all go to but people going to the doctors, right? Are we following? So you have people that will literally go to a root worker, and a good root worker is going to tell you the truth. Like, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I tell you, don't lie to me. Y'all be lying to y'all root workers, and then y'all done piss the root worker off, and the root worker don't even have to do anything to you, or the conjure woman or man don't have to do anything to you. They spirit council going to do it for you because you lied. Your intentions were to be authentic. That's why you have to watch out for working with people who leave out valuable information. And you're leaving out valuable information, you can curve what the conjure woman or man is going to do. But what happens is once these spirits get awakened and we start communicating, now we're having a conversation like, okay, so what you think about this? What you think about this? Why you don't want to do it? Why I don't want to do it? Because she told you this or he told you this, but it's really like this. Now I see the whole picture. I know you lied. And then y'all work with 16 different root workers and wonder why your life is how it is. Because you don't know, the way I conjure might not be how homeboy conjure. The way he conjure may not be how she conjure. We all conjure in different spirits and different entities because you have some people that may practice Haitian voodoo or Haitian Vaudu. You have some people that do New Orleans voodoo. You have some people that do hoodoo. You have some people, and hoodoo, honestly, hoodoo, you don't work with spirits. In order to do hoodoo, you do not have to work with spirits. You literally are working with the spirits of herbs, root work, roots from the earth, and they are alive. That's why I said plants are alive. So now you sitting up here, you don't wait to this person, this person, this person. You lying. You ain't telling them that you're working with all these other people. And a lot of content people don't work on top of people's work. I don't work on nobody's work unless I started with you. Because technically, if I started with you, it's my work that they're working on. Now I got to remove what they're doing and put back what I'm doing. Because obviously, if you back with me, what they was doing don't make you feel comfortable, and that's okay. It's like a doctor. You go to your primary doctor, you at the doctor, you like, well, my doctor told me I had to do such, and I ain't want to do it that way. You go to the quick doctor, you like, I ain't seeing the results, I still don't feel good. Then you go back to your primary like this. Didn't I tell you to stay out the emergency room? The same thing. So now, as we're sitting here, as we are talking about all this, you have to know that there are people, especially women, who will go to extreme measures to keep a man. I'm going to run it back for y'all. There are women and men, because some of y'all sleeping with warlocks. I love warlocks. Listen, I love me a good warlock. I have fun with warlocks, but they dangerous as hell. They always have a bunch of women, and they usually be really, really attractive. So people don't even realize that when you are working with conjure people and you're ordering this work, that spirit will take over you. So if I'm working with a spirit that like to do cocaine, now you a cokehead. You don't know why you got to urge to do that drug. You lighten it up. You smoking weed 100 miles per hour and cigarettes going back to back. You drunk as I don't know what. Because that's what that spirit, you want that spirit to do something for you. The spirit done possessed you. Now the spirit sitting in you like, okay, now let's get this done. The energy is around you. You can't sleep in your bed because the spirit's sitting on your bed and it's a heavy spirit. It's a dark spirit. You scared to go downstairs because you done conjured up some shit that you don't know how to get rid of. If you can't banish it, you shouldn't be conjuring. That's why y'all gotta leave the conjuring to the people who are born into it, the people who are doing it. You evolve your skill, but if you're not born into this, you shouldn't really be doing it. And you'll know if you're born into it because you run from it. It's really weird. You get to seeing stuff moving, people coming to you. Every time you move, you live by a graveyard. Every time somebody want to know something, the deceased person come to you in their dreams. Like, you don't want to do this. You just kind of learn, like, this is my life, this is what I do, and this is how I'm going to do it. So you have women who will put a death note on somebody behind a man. And when we talk about old school conjure people, majority of them don't care. They just get named. That's what they do. They were taught that free will is whatever. I can do whatever I need to do. Give me my money. That's how y'all paying them like $5,000. These talking y'all. You paying them all this money. It worked for a little bit, then don't work no more. Y'all don't even understand what you be asking. That's why y'all have to be careful how the conjure woman or the conjure man is working. If you tell me I want a third party removal, first I gotta get with you and see what's going on. Then I gotta get with spirit and see what's going on. Then I gotta see if y'all story is aligned and see if you tell the truth to see what's going on. Then I gotta check his temperature and check the other person's temperature. I will tell you, hey, look, that's who he's supposed to be with. I want him anyway. You're never gonna have him how you want him. Because it's one thing that can take away hexing without involving a conjure woman or a conjure man. It's love. Genuine love. Okay, boo? Love. Is that crazy?
What's that cheese?
No. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put something there for you tonight. So all a conjure woman or man really need is a picture of you or something of yours. Your address. You can go to your address, get some dirt. Now you getting towed off. You don't know what's going on. You getting towed off because she mad because he want to be with you. Now you stressed out every time you get pregnant. You lose the baby. Keep getting in car wrecks. If you want to talk about it, go to church. If you want to see results, go to the conjure people. Why do you think people be sitting up there? You doing all that praying and you praying because you don't know what you're praying against. You just praying. Versus actually understanding that entity, you got to know its name. You got to know what it is. And Spirit will start giving you examples. Spirit will start showing you certain things. Spirit will start telling you certain things. Spirit will start showing you like this is what they doing. So you know what to do. Y'all be so, no, that God said, God ain't told you that. God told you I'm giving you signs of what's going on. That's what you need to do. I'm gonna go to church. Wow, that's what the dark spirits are.
Well, I think this is doing it after me. Like you're doing it first and you're doing it.
I was lagging. You can pray at home. That's why y'all ever seen the movie The Exorcist? Y'all ever notice with The Exorcist, they call the priest and the priest go running out the door. He know what's up. Why do you think when they do an exorcism, they do it at your house? They don't pull you in there. Not a real exorcism. They don't pull you in there. Because they know that, like, why would we give this thing fuel? Church is fuel. Because it's a artificial temple. Y'all talk about the Bible so much. Y'all the most talking about the Bible. People read the Bible and then ignore everything the Bible says. Literally said, I cannot be made in a man-made temple. In a man-made temple, that's a church. So why would you run when you are in distress to a space that in your book it says don't go there? This is where God is. Here, you are the temple. That's why in that book it tells you your body is a temple. Take care of your body. We treat our temple so horribly. We eat anything, sleep with anything. So when God entered the temple, God like, this is disgusting. No wonder you were susceptible to get attacked like that. But when you go to the church, you in the church, but you don't do what the church do. So y'all be backwards. That's why your grandma was going to the root woman. Your grandma was going to the conjure man or the conjure woman. She wasn't going to church. That was a whole act. She up there praying and going on. The book of Psalms, I'm telling y'all, is a book of spells. The book of Psalms is to conjure. Book of Proverbs is to remove. Book of Revelations is how to predict the future. The book of Enoch, they took it out. Y'all walking around with a Bible and ain't even read the book of Enoch. That's why everything that they're telling you that God is trying to show you, it ain't real. That's the devil. That's in the Bible. In the original, with your book of Enoch. You can buy it on Amazon. The book of Enoch, they removed it to talk about the extraterrestrial beings, the lower vibrations. But y'all be so, y'all the most Bible having, not understanding, thoroughly reading. But then y'all call us the devil worshipers. That's why y'all get attacked so easily. And you think attack looks like scratches and scars, but it's not. It is a mental attack. That's why you got people that's battling anxiety, battling depression, because you are under spiritual attack. A lot of this stuff go back to your parents. That's why when people be doing root work and conjure work and spell work, you don't realize it's going to hit your family. Some of y'all will conjure, will want a woman dead over a man, and then you wonder why your family members dropping like flies. You did that. It circles back around. The debt got to get paid. That's why one of the rules is conjure when you feel good. Don't conjure when you mad. Because I have to check myself because I could tear some shit up just with my thoughts. Imagine what I did if I sat there with that spirit and was like, look, let's pour this rum and roll this reefer. He's sitting over there with his leg crossed on, like, well, what you want to do? I mean, I was trying to figure out what you was going to do. We'll tie a hole or something. Now I'm sitting up there like, dang, I was just mad for 10 minutes. I done took these people out of here, that family stuff going on. That's going to happen anyway if you bother me because I'm such a good person. But a lot of y'all are responsible and your parents are responsible for the things that you go through. When you seek, you find the truth out about your family. When you seek, that's why God be telling you, come to me, ask me for that. You ain't supposed to question the Lord. God ain't told you no shit like that. What God specifically said was seek. You have not because you ask not. You don't have the answers because you won't ask me. Why would something that is inside of us, why would the Creator who created all of us to give us life in abundance tell you not to ask no questions? Doesn't make sense. So that's why you got a bunch of baby witches running around here. And I'm going to tell y'all, better be careful because you got people that sex magic is the biggest magic. I tell y'all that all the time. Every time y'all come to me, y'all book me. I'm like, why are you still sleeping with this person? Well, that's how they're getting you. Your bodily fluid is the best way to conjure. If you want to manifest some money for yourself, all you gotta do is take your tampon on your pad, ring it out, put it on a candle, do your work, pray over it, and it's gonna come back to you, whatever you want to happen. Semen. That's how dudes can protect themselves from court cases. Take your semen, put it on a blue candle, pray over it, ask God to come in, send in the army to protect you. You're gonna walk right out of that court case. People spitting in people's mouths when they having sex. That's a binding spell. Now you can't get away from this person. Menstrual sex is one of the easiest ways to intertwine and lock in with somebody. Now you wonder why you hate this person, you can't leave them alone. That's how this thing works. Who stopped? Look at your folder. So now you got people who are overly obsessing over people relationships. You don't overly obsess over yourself. You trying to force somebody to be with you, but the biggest thing is love is gonna abolish anything. You done paid 100 people, but you mad at the one contra woman who told you the truth. He don't want to be with you. He want to be with her. And he's gonna go be with her. Now we can do some work to get you together and get you a man that's gonna love you. I want him. He don't want you. It's never gonna work. And I'm not a thief, so I don't want to keep taking your money. Now you mad. Now you putting hexes on everybody. You putting hexes on people, baby mamas, not realizing them your nieces and nephews. What are you doing? Now when your brother mourning over his child, you up there like, oh, I don't know what happened. But in the back of your mind, you low-key saying that's what she get. Then you wonder why you get hit by a car. You wonder why somebody you love, why Barron came and took somebody you love. It's dangerous out here. Stop telling people your business. Stop letting everybody in your house. Stop telling everybody where you live at. Stop. Because all they need is one simple visit, a scoop of dirt that you don't walk down. They'll put something right by your door. All you got to do is step over. You done stepped over it. Or you done opened your door, goofy dust and hit on your head. Now your whole life going to shit. Eating everybody's food. And not realizing the signs when God, y'all the most godly praying hypocrites in the world. You'll do all that praying when God telling you get away from this person. Why are you still here? But you'll sit up there and you'll pray, entertain a person. Then when you depressed, stressed out, sad, and broke, you still praying to God. And God like, I'm not talking to you because God will turn a deaf ear. We serve very, once you learn God and you know God, you understand it's not a force to be played with. It is very, how we get our traits from God. jealousy, envy, anger, happiness, joy, love, all of that. You got to figure this thing out. What do you want? You want happiness or you want depression? Well, he said he bought me a brownie bag. Now you wonder why your kids sick. Well, you said you want the ramen bag. Now you wonder why your brother sick, why your sister sick, why your mama going through what she's going through. But you said that you traded them out for a ramen bag. Don't hold up my guideline, please. He don't need to be answered. Half y'all don't need to be praying to God. God got me. No, that's not God. Trust me, I know. God be like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh yeah, I don't watch stuff like that anymore because I used to. We don't, because TVs are portals, so I don't watch stuff like that anymore. Only thing coming through these portals is some love. I watch an action movie, but as far as like the exorcism and stuff like that, ain't even that I'm scared. But me and my daughter and my ex-husband, we used to go to sleep and stuff like that. I mean, I could still go to sleep to a scary movie, but I just rather not because you welcome in those entities. Some of y'all sleeping with people that's child molested and wonder why you having perverted thoughts. Huh? Okay. I'm gonna put something in back. So, cascarilla is dried eggshells. This can go in bath water. This can be mixed with Florida water. You can spray this on your door. You can.
How do you spray it?
You put it in a water bottle.
Oh. Can it come off easily?
Mhm. Then we got camphor.
I like to put that in my bathtub.
Smell like Bengay. Salt is a good cleanser. And blue onion.
Because that smell like.
This one have a scent. It's wet. All right. So, I love y'all. I really do. Y'all just have to really pay attention to what's happening. Okay? Y'all better stop. Because I'm going to tell you something. When them spirits come, you don't get to choose who they take. Hey, baby, how you doing? You don't get to choose who they take. You don't get to make that call. So y'all know I do banishing work. That's probably the most work that I do, which is like a hex removal. When it happens, you will experience chaos because you have to understand that energies have to separate. And you got one part that's like, why you saying certain stuff? Who you talking to? They'll show you that they know that you're right. And who's asking? You act like you got a hex on me or something. Well, Katrina, that's been on you for a while. That's been on you since I met you years ago, boo. Like just being honest, not even, you know what I mean? That's something that carries, that's something that walks with you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so y'all can go. I do cord cutting rituals. Those will get a little chaos. All you gotta do is say something to somebody, and they'll like their whole response will be different. Either they'll get really, really nice, or they'll get really, really mad because the devil hate when you call him by his name. Yeah, you've always had like a dark entity kind of around you. And that's just speaking out of love, just something that I've noticed. I think I seen you in Shell Point one day. You was doing something at Shell Point, helping somebody, I think cater or something. I seen it then. It was like right behind you. Then years ago when I met you before, I want to say it was at Concentrics. It sits like right beside you. It walks with you. It's always behind you. It lingers. And you operate it, and you operate. I think like a couple years ago, it was kind of controlling what you were doing to a sense, but well, I'm telling you, if you really want to if you really want to know somebody is in a dark entity, stop picking the phone up on them. Cut them off. They will flip out because they know that the work that you are doing, the work they're doing, is not working anymore. That's why when some of y'all become cool with people, people get pissed because they can see the light they can see the light that the person brings. Like a lot of y'all cool with conjuring women and conjuring, you don't even know they're conjuring on your behalf. Quit eating at everybody. Y'all love to eat at somebody's house. Bring me a plate, and don't bring me shit. Don't bring me a motherfucking plate. Then you want to buy, I ate that food, my stomach was toe up. Food ain't even good, you just keep eating it. Watch that shit, man. Quit letting everybody in your car. Quit letting everybody around your kids. And then they get mad when you don't do what you want to do. They get mad. Look, the baby witches get mad when they know somebody done figured out what they doing. Look, I'm good, boo. What you mean you good? You love when I make you such and such. In your mind, you be like, bitch, this shit ain't even that good like that. And watch people who don't like to come to your house no more. When you know you've been doing like a lot of spiritual cleansing and spiritual work, when you get ready to throw something, you be like, nah, I ain't gonna do it at my house. Watch their response. Good. Because you don't want to walk up in here, baby. Man, listen, fuck them fingernails. It's motherfuckers with good hearts at Waffle House who I trust more than eating it from a motherfucker at a church. Do you hear me? It's a motherfucker, right? He might be battling with drug addiction, but he's sweet as hell and he got a heart of gold and he plating that food up the best he can and he just trying to make it. But I go to a lady at the church, you clean as I don't know what, you got lines all in that white carpet, you the biggest devil sitting up in here. I don't give a damn. So really how it works, so when you booking something before I let y'all go for the night, when you need conjure work, your conjure woman or man should always include some type of reading or some type of, and it don't necessarily have to be with cards or tools. They could just connect with the spirit and be like, yeah, this going on, this going on. Then they'll tell you what the process is, and then you have to wait some time, okay? It don't happen overnight. This is a process because we're working with different elements and people do what they want to do. So y'all know where to find me. If y'all need any conjure work, you can go right here to laemperor3botanica.shop, or you can hit me in my inbox. First and foremost, do not hop in my inbox telling me what you got going on, doing all that stuff, and then when I hit you with a price, you ain't got nothing to say. You will not dump on me. I do not want your problems. I am known to delete a message without even reading it. If I read the first couple lines and you tell me what you got going on, you can ask me, hey, look, I think I got some stuff going on. I need a service. I think you offer a service. That's what y'all use. That's what a lot of people do. Hey, I heard you offer this. You do a good job. How can I do this? Don't hop in my inbox because we not cool like that. You want me to take all your stuff, but you don't want to pay me for what I have to do. No. Or you'll spend $600 on a wig, but you won't spend $400 to get some stuff up off your kids. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not nice like that. I don't care about what you got going on like that. That's not my life. That's your business, and I'm done carrying other people's shit. Y'all sit up here and buy cars, clothes, shoes, get plastic surgery, but when it comes to your spiritual hygiene, you don't want to take care of it. I don't care that much. Your life don't impact my life. I'm over here minding my business, taking care of mine. You need to learn how to take care of yours. All that dumping on me, come to me, begging, doing all that, then you be talking shit. I don't have to deal with it, and I'm not going to. So don't even hop in my inbox. And all that thinking that you can finesse me, thinking that you can finagle some shit out of me. Well, if I do this and do this, then no. If I set a price, that's what the price is. And also, don't be going to my sister thinking that we don't be having conversations. Yeah, we know what y'all be on. We fix Spirit tell us every time. Y'all be trying to act like you doing a kind gesture, but then signing us up for bullshit on the back. I didn't, just because you offered to do something for me don't mean that I owe you shit. You came to me, but you thought that you was gonna do some smooth shit and be on some shit like, oh well, yeah, I did such and such, but you could just do. No, I'm not doing nothing. Don't sign me up for nothing. You gonna pay me for my service? I ain't asked you for shit. So with that being said, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know where to find me at. I do have indigo blue water, which is good for hexing removals and things like that. Don't forget, we're going to be in Charlotte April the 19th through the 21st for the meet and greet. Me and Polka are excited to see you. Make sure y'all tune in. Baby, if you've been praying all the time and it ain't working, baby, you ain't praying right. That's just the truth. It ain't even know. Like, this is love. And anybody who worked with me know that's just how I am. Like, if you've been praying, you're not, and it's not working, you're not praying right because you don't know what it is. You need to get with somebody. We have somebody in Georgia, Anderson, Spartanburg. It's a few people around here. If you want to know what it is, you can book a reading, but you can also ask Spirit to guide you where you need to go and to expose what it is. That's a good prayer to be like, hey, yeah, indigo water. Yeah, you can put it in somebody's body wash and they'll wash up with it, you know? So yeah, I love y'all. Don't forget ammonia and water. Do not consume it. Just rinse with it. That is it. That is all. Y'all know where to find me if y'all need my services, and watch out. Stop talking to people that you do not need to be talking to, and quit letting everybody in your house. So as y'all know, I am the wonderful Empress A. Y'all are the wonderful people. If y'all need me, hit me up. I'm gonna offer a plethora of services to aid y'all and to help y'all. These glasses are available to protect third eye and to protect you right here. Um, and it is what it is for all of y'all that support me, that listen when I do conjure work with y'all. I see the growth. I see the beautiful things. Y'all are understanding how to maneuver things. You're welcome, baby. And yeah, y'all know where to find me. Per usual, your girl is out.